Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, I'm going to discuss the latest update at the US Embassy in Manila. For those of you who are not aware, there is now a new document courier for visa applications. It is now LBC. So let me provide you this information. The consular section of the U.S. Embassy transitioned its document delivery services from To Go Express to LBC. So make sure that you use this LBC for drop-off and pick-up services. Now, regarding the visa inquiries, let me provide the latest update. If you sent an inquiry before, the U.S. Embassy in Manila is now processing inquiries dated February 24 of 2022. Please take note that responses may be delayed. Regarding the visa wait times for non-immigrant visa, for visitor visa, it's now 324 calendar days. For student, it's 45 calendar days. And other non-immigrant visas, such as temporary employment, it is now 19 calendar days. Let's move on to the immigrant visa processing. These are petitions for immediate relatives. Here's the latest update. The embassy is processing immigrant visas across all categories. However, with significant backlogs, wait times for interviews are lengthy for all but immediate relatives, IR1 through IR5. So let's see the latest information. All of these updates are posted at the U.S. Embassy in Manila website. For IR petitions or immediate relative petitions, IR1, IR2, IR3, IR4, and IR5. Most IR visa cases being scheduled for interview were documentarily complete at the National Visa Center in December of 2020. Let's move on to the next update. For the K1 visa, for petition I-129F fiancé, here's the update. Most K visa cases being scheduled were documentarily complete in July of 2021. Let's check the processing times for K1 visa at the USCIS website. This is for petition I-129F at the California Service Center. Most K1 visas are processed in this service center. Let's see the processing time. It's 10 to 13 months and the receipt date is February 21 of 2021. So the receipt date means that you can inquire about your case if the receipt date was before February 21 of 2021. Let's move on to the employment visas. Here's the latest update. Most current employment-based cases being scheduled were documentarily complete in April of 2021. Let's move on to the family preference visas. These are the updates. Please remember that family preference visas have visa cap each year for each country. So most current family preference cases were documentarily complete in July of 2020. There is now a new April 2022 visa bulletin, and these are the priority dates for family-sponsored visas. For F1, it's April 22nd, 2015. For F2A, it is now current. For F2B, it's October 1st of 2013. And F3, November 8, 2003. And F4, April 22nd, 2004. How do you analyze the priority date? Let's start with F2A, C, which means it is current. If a category is designated current, all applicants in the relevant category may file applications regardless of priority date. The dates showing are your application dates. So applicants for visas who have a priority date earlier than the application date in the chart may assemble and submit the required documents to the Department of State's National Visa Center following receipt of notification from the National Visa Center containing detailed instructions. So you have to wait from the notice of the NVC for further instructions. As I've mentioned earlier, family preference visas have a visa cap. So most current family preference cases were documentarily complete in July of 2020. Please note that individual case may vary depending on the type of visa, service center, visa cap, and priority date. What does documentarily complete means? It means that all documents and fees have been submitted at the National Visa Center. Now let's move on to the next category. For B1B2 renewals, these are for tourist visas, B1B2. And this is not for first-time applicants. If you are renewing, there is an interview waiver available until further notice. Expiration must be within 48 months as announced on December 2021 by the U.S. Department of State. Also, the interview waiver program, which means there is no interview if you meet the eligibility requirements. This has been expanded, so there are more categories of visas or situations where you can have a no visa interview. The first category is that if you are renewing for biometrics, fingerprints only, there is no interview. Second, for applicants ages below 14 and over 79. In addition, for F, M, and academic J visa applicants, these are for students and exchange visitors, there is no interview as well. And lastly, for seafarer airline crew visa reissuance. For first-time tourist visa applicants, the interviews are still ongoing. However, routine visa services remain limited. What are the restrictions to changing appointments? So there are actually rules for changing your scheduled appointments. Applicants are only allowed to reschedule twice, not including the initial appointment, without penalty. If the second rescheduling attempt is canceled, an applicant will only be allowed to reschedule a new date after a waiting period of 90 days. So please remember this requirement. Please be reminded that even though non-immigrant visa fees are valid for 1 calendar year, options to schedule an appointment are limited. Please remember that the U.S. Embassy in Manila schedules hundreds of thousands of non-immigrant visa appointments. For first-time B1B2 applicants, the available slots are now in 2023. Here are the supporting documents to schedule a non-immigrant interview. For example, for tourist visa applicants, first, a passport valid for travel to the U.S. with a validity date at least 6 months beyond your intended period of stay in the U.S. Second, your visa application or MRV fee payment receipt. No receipt, no interview. Also, your DS-160 confirmation page. Your email address will also be needed. If there are other documents required, please submit it based on visa class. If you are trying to get expedited appointments, you can also request it for emergency travel. Please take note that you must first book a regular appointment before requesting an expedited appointment. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.